Hello, my name is Matthias Cavodi. I like to welcome guys to my channel. Today we're going to talk about the birth of Shuri Panther, the time Black Panther's sister takes up the mantle of the protector of Wakanda. Um, this happened back in 2009 when Marvel relaunches the Black Panther series. They sort of wanted to shake things up for this character. It was written by Reginald Hudlin and illustrated by Ken Lashley. It's a really good job. The art is fantastic. And I really don't mind when they do these big changes with heroes, especially if you get a good story out of it. Always like gives you a breath of fresh air to see something new happen to a specific character. And in this case, we get a pretty good story in these first 6 issues. So without further ado, I remember when this came out, like it was like a big mystery. Who's the new Black Panther? And Marvel would really push this, and it would show a bunch of female characters that can possibly become Black Panther, but it was always really obvious it was going to be Shuri. T'Challa is off on a mission, diplomatic mission to Latveria. When he comes back, his ship is on fire. It crashes into the city. Something terrible went down. Storm rushes to see where's her husband, and she discovers that T'Challa is pretty much almost dead. He's burned to a crisp. His personal bodyguards all die. Things went really wrong in Latveria. So we get a flashback to when Black Panther goes to Doctor Doom's country. He is actually going there to have a talk with Namor the Submariner. I really love the relationship between Black Panther and Namor. It's really complicated. And it's really cool because both of them are heads of state. They have to deal with taking care of their own people and with their interests. So what happens is Namor tells Black Panther, "Look, because this happens during the Dark Reign. Norman Osborn is taking over. He has created his own version of the Illuminati called the Cabal. We have Doom, the Hood, Loki, White Queen, Emma Frost, Namor. They're all part of it." Namor invites Black Panther to like join me in this cabal, so you can help me on a political level to sort of control what's going on in the Marvel universe. Try to counter-arrest the super evil guys on this in this group, and Black Panther, with all like very respectfully, says, "Look, I didn't join the original Illuminati. I'm not going to join this, and I'm going to keep Wakanda as isolated and neutral as possible." Both heroes part ways. When Black Panther's about to go, he has Doctor Doom waiting for him outside. So this sort of ties into what happened to the last time Black Panther went to Latveria. Right before or during the Civil War, he had a little spat with Doom and sort of humiliated him when he went with Storm during that like world tour he did with his when he just got married. So Doctor Doom was really pissed off about this, and now he's like, "You came back to my country, and I'm going to make you pay," yada, 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 the normal Doctor Doom stuff. But what's really good about this, and what I really like about, especially Doctor Doom and Magneto, both of these characters, always well written. You can feel like when they pop up and they're pissed off, stakes are really high. Because, there's a possibility these two villains do come out on top. They have a tendency of taking down some pretty heavy hitters. Doctor Doom and Magneto, you never know where the story is going to go. There's always a bunch of surprises. And in this case, the battle between Doctor Doom and Black Panther and the Dora Milaje, it's freaking brutal. It's like, I really, really love this battle. It's very well written and illustrated. And suspenseful, and it really does illustrate how much of a badass Black Panther is and how dangerous Doctor Doom is when he's very angry. So we go back to the present time. So in Wakanda say, "Look, Black Panther's going to die, or he's at death's door. We need to open the line of succession to see who's going to be the next Black Panther." Shuri is chosen to go through the trials to see if she can become the protector of Wakanda. So Black Panther in his battle with Doctor Doom He's able to get back to his ship, try to make an escape. Doctor Doom, the real deal, Doctor Doom, because the other ones were Doombots, waiting for him on the ship. And this moment really shows off how much of an awesome character Black Panther is, because Doom goes for a kill shot. He's going to kill the Dora Milaje, but Black Panther jumps in the way, saves his bodyguard, and it just really shows, like, Black Panther well written. He's such an awesome character. So the last surviving Dora Milaje is able to take Black Panther to the ship and make an escape. And like, look at the art. Like, look at the devastation. This is such a good story. So here's one of the things I didn't like about the story. Well, at least I thought something was coming and I got something else. So we have one of these tribes in Wakanda that just wants to knock down and take over the country. There's always tribal conflicts in Wakanda. And so these group of like sorcerers, witch doctors, whatever, they're going to invoke a ancient evil to take down Black Panther. When I saw this illustration here, I thought it was Apocalypse, and I said to myself, "Oh God, yes, this is going to be awesome." And because in the House of M crossover, Black Panther does fight against Apocalypse, so I thought this was going to be really, really cool. So I was really let down to see that the villain is not actually Apocalypse; it's Morlun, who's a Spider-Man villain. And again, I'm all for switching things up with rogues galleries, like putting villains that are traditionally fight certain heroes fighting against others. No problem with that. It does work in the story, but I would have really liked to see Apocalypse. So while this is happening, Storm actually goes to a witch doctor in Wakanda to see if they can help save Black Panther's soul, take it back to his body, bring him back from the dead. So she makes a deal with this sorcerer. We have Shuri starting her trials to become Black Panther. And what's really cool is that Shuri, it's shown that Shuri sort of lacks the humility to become Black Panther. She's sort of cocky. She feels like this is her right. And she's written in a way that I don't really like her, but in a good way, because I find her character to be interesting, but I don't like her to become Black Panther, but it's just well written, so I don't feel like I hate the character. I do want to see where this character goes. So they bring back Morlun from the dead. Sadly, not Apocalypse. I just can't let that one go. She's able to get her hands on the heart-shaped herb, makes her way back to Wakandan capital, and starts causing chaos all over Wakanda. He has a thing for absorbing the souls of totemic heroes. So before he goes and kills Black Panther, he kills Man-Ape, poor Man-Ape. He absorbs his soul. Guy doesn't stand a chance. Like, Morlun's a weird mix between like Morbius and Juggernaut. That's like the easiest way to see this character. So Black Panther is dealing with the fact that he's dead. He's actually having a chat with Death herself. Part is what I like the most about this story. So Shuri takes the heart-shaped herb. She communes with the Panther God, and the Panther God doesn't like her. Tells her, you lack humility. As I said before, you lack humility. You feel like this is your right, that it's just a prize to take, and I don't like you. And the Panther God's a total dick to her, and this really breaks her heart. And what happens next is that she actually tells the people there, is like, the Panther God didn't accept me, and so the Wakandan elite says, look, we need a Black Panther, even though you have not been accepted. So it's like a dark little secret that she wasn't accepted by the Panther God himself. So it's sort of weird, since she's not accepted by the Panther God. She's going to lack some of the mystical aspects of the Black Panther's power set, because he's thanks to heart-shaped herb and relationship with the Panther God, this sort of is where Black Panther gets his powers. So Morlun arrives, starts killing people left and right. He wants to feast on Black Panther's soul, and he's actually, instead of going after Shuri, because she's not been accepted by the Panther God, he's going after T'Challa. He wants him. He wants to absorb his soul. First, we get a battle between Morlun and Shuri Panther, which, since he lacks the physical strength and the experience of taking such a heavy hitter, this is her first battle. This guy killed Spider-Man, so stakes are really high. She really has to use her wit, and it's because he's really, really smart. That's always been pretty established. And sets up a trap for Morlun. And at the end of the story, they're able to take this guy down. They also are able to trick Death, so they offer Morlun's soul. For T'Challa, Death is more than happy to take in a guy that's absorbed 10,000 other souls, so that's great for Death. And T'Challa's back, but he's all jacked up, so he can't beat Black Panther for a real long time. And this is a great story. And I'm sorry that I totally spoiled it for you guys. So see you guys next time. Bye.